Hawks. Sophomore Lakin here to start off the show. Today is Thursday, March 21st, and it is an A Day. Today's student of the day is Philip Warwick, Madame Dudek, taking the stance to be a principled and honest individual. Cedric Scher, Senora Mack, knowledgeable and creative in classwork and communications. Now over to Lily with the rest of your news for today.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Thursday. It's Lily here to start off today's show. There is lots to cover today, from after-school clubs to a new musical by the Drama Club. Today is the debut of The Sound of Music, opening tonight at 7 p.m. in the theater. Be sure to get your tickets soon. There's also D&D Club is canceled today, but Anime Club is also back today in room A205 from 3:15 to 4:30. Also in room A202, there is Project Esperanza. Officers will arrive from 7:30 a.m. to 7:45 a.m. But the club is after school from 3:15 to 4:15. There is Therapy Dogs will be at school today in room E101 from 9 to 10:30 a.m. This afternoon, YAC is hosting a unified St. Patrick's Day and Easter party in the cafeteria at 3 p.m. Be sure to check it out. We have several videos today. The first one is on average screen time. Have you ever wondered what the average amount of screen time is for teenagers? Let's check that out.
My daily average screen time for this week is 22 hours and 8 minutes, and it's only Tuesday. My social screen time is 18 hours and 55 minutes.
My screen time is about 8 to 9 hours a day.
12 hours and 17 minutes.
I average like 17 hours.
My average screen time is 5 hours and 39 minutes.
My daily screen time average is 7 hours and 27 minutes.
My daily average screen time is 1 hour and 51 minutes.
My daily average screen time is 4 hours and 11 minutes.
My daily screen time is 3 hours, but most of that's playing chess.
Stay tuned after the show to catch a glimpse of the preview of The Sound of Music musical. Let's head over to Jack with an update on your weather.
Good morning, freshman Jack Masson here with your weather. Today will be mostly cloudy with wind power of 15 miles per hour. There'll be a high of 33 degrees with a chilling low of 17, with a humidity of 41% chance. Now let's go over to Clayton with your sports.
Hey Hawks, happy Thursday. It's Clayton here once again with a sports report. There is no Hawks sports today, but there is March Madness. Today Michigan State takes on Mississippi State. Long Beach State faces Arizona. Howard is up against UNC, and Nevada faces Dayton, and that's all for the news. Maybe some of our teachers will be nice enough to put the games on for us today. Now let's go over to Ace to wrap up the show.
Hey Hawks, it's freshman Ace Card here to wrap up the show. Thanks for tuning in to CPPtv, your daily source of news around the nest. If you missed anything from today's show or any previous shows, you can check them out on our YouTube channel at CPPtv. To get updates on the show, follow our Instagram at CPP.tv and our TikTok at CPP.tv23. Thanks for watching. Keep flying, Hawks.
How big of a commandment is working behind the scenes?
Well, I have a lot of friends that work behind the scenes and they really love it. There really has to be a lot of communication between the people behind the scenes and the actors on stage, just because they manage like taking sets in and out, and they manage the lights and like all the effects. So it's important to have good communication between the actors and them.
How competitive is Drama Club in general?
I would say it's a lot more competitive for the girls, just because there's a lot more girls overall. For the CPP Drama Club, it is pretty competitive, but I would say just like start. Like if you want to do Drama Club, just do it. Like honestly, the more times that you do shows and the more experience that you get with singing, acting, just being there and like watching other people act, you'll get better and better. And obviously like working on your own to get up to that competitiveness. But if you want to do it, honestly, just do it. It's so fun, and the people there are really amazing. So,
on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate the sound of the music played?
well, I am biased because I have to give it a 10. It will be a 10 by the time we perform it, of course. So, yeah, I definitely say a 10. We've been working really hard on all of the scenes and all of the songs, so you should definitely come see it.
Okay. What role in drama club is the biggest commitment?
Well, it's definitely a lot of work to be the lead, just because, there's multiple leads, of course, but just because you have like a lot of lines and a lot of scenes to be in, and like a lot of memorization and stuff like that. So.
Okay.
How are things coming along with the Sound of Music play?
Oh, well, things are coming along really, really well. We've just turned a big corner in our production and the rehearsal schedule. It starts off, things are a little chaotic. Everybody's trying to get to feel their way around, and a lot of rehearsals, hard to see, progress. And then it reaches that point where, you can really see, what it's going to be like, and it's really exciting at this point.
Sounds like it's quite the commitment.
It is. A lot of people working very, very hard.
How hard was the cast of crew been working? How hard has cast and crew been working?
Well, it's really crazy because there's so many people that many hands make light work. Except in this show, there are so many different aspects of it, and the scenery is really something to behold. And so our tech crew and our building crew, they work every day of the week, and they're in there till 6 o'clock at night, and then sometimes, like now, they're even staying after 6 o'clock at night to build the sets, and then the actors are helping. They're spending a lot more time helping build the set, the actors are, than even past shows. So it's a really combined effort.
What are some of the highlights of this musical?
I think a lot of the highlights are the songs. There's songs that a lot of us grew up with, of my generation. We grew up with these songs, and you leave singing the melodies as you go. Plus, we have some younger kids joining us, and younger kids and older kids, so there's a multifaceted cast. So I think that's probably a big part of what's going to make the show unique.
Is there anything else you would like us to know about the Sound of Music?
Well, I think, Sound of Music is based on a true story. It's something that really happened, where the Von Trapps had to leave Austria, during the German invasion. Some of the details are amplified a little bit, because it has to be a musical and on stage and things, but there's some really good history to be told too.
Sounds like a really cool play, and thank you for coming out, and have a good one.
Thanks for having me. We'll see you there.
How are things coming along with the Sound of Music play?
Oh, I think it's going really well. We're very excited for everyone to hear everyone singing and our little dancing, and the pit is amazing. It's very, very big, and we even have a harp player.
How hard has the cast and crew team been working?
Oh, very hard. We've been putting in a lot of hours. Sometimes I think we all feel like we live here at the school. So we do put in a lot of hours.
What are some of the highlights of the Sound of Play musical?
The Sound of Music play, I would say that you will hear all of your favorite songs, my favorite things, The Lonely Goat Herd, Do Re Mi, and I think those are the highlights.
This is the last one before you go, but anything else you would like us to know about the Sound of Music play?
The Sound of Music play has a lot of cast members. The Von Trapp family is made up of 7 children. 3 of them are coming to us from a different school, elementary school. So they're really quite adorable.
It's quite the variety of the cast you have in there.
We do.
A lot of ways to get involved. Anyways, thank you for coming out, and have an awesome day.
Thank you.